Hi, gorgeous. Welcome to this week's angel messages for September 22nd through till the 29th. I'm Rachel, Scoltock, angel medium. I've already pulled you some gorgeous cards. So let's get started. I might pull you an extra one at the end. So the angels are asking you this week, are you looking after your energy and your health and self-care? This seems to be a reading this week that's very much centered on looking after yourself and making sure that you're in alignment with your highest good. So first up, we've got Archangel Gabrielle here. This is the 5 of Gabrielle. This is setting the tone for the week ahead. And first up, they're saying step away from the drama, any distractions, any energies of fear, anything that's cluttering up your energetic field, because there's a problem that you need to resolve. There is something that you need to sort out that needs your full attention, and you need to be in a bubble of peace in order to do it. The angels have messages for you. They have the answers, but it feels as if in any way the energy of kind of drama comes in, it's going to affect how you move forward. So there's definitely a case for you to just spend a bit of time on your own with the intention of resolving any challenges or difficulties that appear to have shown up. Now, the angels are saying, hold on to complete blind faith. This situation can be resolved to the most positive outcome possible. They don't want you sinking into any kind of fear around this. That's why they want you to just clear away any distractions, because this can be and will be resolved. And what they need from you is to hold that vision, to know without a doubt in some part of you that all is going to be well. All is well and all will be well. And so it is. Amen. You know, this reminds me, a couple of months ago when I was moving house, I was set this kind of challenge. I received an email that was overwhelmingly full of things that I needed to do. It was a to-do list, and it was over the top expectations. And it actually just tipped me a bit. I started to cry. I was like, oh my gosh, oh no, started to catastrophize. And then I pulled myself together and I went, no, I'm not doing that. No, we're not going there. That's not going to be how this goes. And so I set a clear intention with a declaration that only the good will come of this. This is not the path I'm taking. I'm not going to be pushed around or bullied. I am going to hold my ground, but with a positive mindset. Angels, please help this be resolved in the most easy, effortless, positive way. Well, within a couple of weeks, it was. All of the demands were withdrawn. Everything worked out in the end absolutely perfectly, better than I could have imagined it. And I know that was the pivotal point when I went, hang on, I could slip down the slippery slide of fear and drama and, oh my gosh, this is going to end up like this. No, I'm not going there. And it stopped. It changed it with the help of my angels. Thank you, angels. So that's what the angels want you to do. They're saying, if you've been presented with a challenge or you're looking at it as like, this is insurmountable, I don't know how this is going to come about, which is doubt, it's fear, it's projection. They're saying, whoa now, come back to center, be in peace, call on us, and know miracles do happen. Even if you can't conceive of it, even if you can't possibly imagine how it's going to work out, we want you to hold on to the faith that it will. Don't let fear bully you. So the second card is for Raphael. This is the block for this week. Angels are showing us that we've got to resolve a problem, work with them. What's the block, angels? Well, they're saying it's your emotional state. You've got to take control of your emotions and your energy. I feel like some of that could be being influenced by external energies. So you and you alone are responsible for your energy, your emotional state. So you do have the power to say no to things, to pull away from things. So we've got this little figure that's sort of focusing, contemplating, sitting on a beach with shells and dragonflies. And we've got Raphael, the divine healer, God's healer, is stepping forward to help. Because Raphael doesn't only help with our physical health, he helps us with our mental and emotional health as well. And I think a lot of the problems today in the world are that emotional and mental problems that have been allowed to run wild, right? So we need to take care of our energy, because our energy is our auric energy is our buffer between us and the outside world. And if that's being infiltrated by lower vibrations, that's going to seep into our minds. It's going to affect our emotions. So that's why the angels started today by saying, are you looking after your energy? Energy protection, energy cleansing, reclaiming and drawing your energy in every day. You know, I have a beautiful guide free on my website, 5 steps to protecting your energy. Go get it. It teaches you these things. But it's really important that you look after your energy. Don't be letting it leak. Don't be overgiving out of obligation and guilt. Set your boundaries. It's really, really important. You might be thinking, okay, are you rattling doors and thinking the only way I'm going to get what I want or resolve this problem is this way? And the angels are saying with this, no, it might not be through that door, but there is a way to resolve it. You might need to seek out other possibilities, knowing that the divine is helping. Sometimes we can't see the how, we only know what it is that we want. Start there. The angels will show you the how, or maybe it will just be delivered. So sometimes we go to the hardware store for milk, don't we? We go somewhere for love that hasn't got love for us. We go somewhere for approval and validation that doesn't have any approval and validation. In fact, it's often judgment and criticism. So they're saying to you, stop it. Stop it. You know by now where to go and where not to go. And if there's nowhere to go, go to us, go to the angels, go to trusted places. And if you're rattling on doors that aren't opening, just stop and pause and ask the angels to re-guide you to somewhere where the door will open. Guidance, Raphael again. See what I mean? I think this week is very much about energy, health of our energy, our emotions, our physical body, our mental health, the health of our finances, right? It's health. So this one is the card of ultimate contentment. We've got healing, we've got love, we have got financial abundance, not just in drips and drabs, but a cushioning. There are love and blessings and abundance all around you. So as a guidance card, this is saying, focus on your happy. Focus on your happily ever after. Look at what it is that you want. Now, I do see that by the end of September, there's some situation is being resolved. It's a circle being closed. It's a chapter being ended. Something is manifesting that is going to allow you this outcome, which is rest. It's like you've done all the hustling and the work and the hard work you've been through, not just September. Most of this year has been quite a trudge. And there's this opportunity now where it's like you can rest. I don't have to hustle right now. I can have some time off. I can relax. I can meditate. I can disconnect from all of that external energy that's saying, look at me, look at me, look at me. I don't have to be looking at me all the time. I can be I can be turning inward, connecting with my angels, listening to what my body wants and needs. And what you need is rest, is time out, is recharge. This is not only going to replenish you and top you up, it's like sealing the deal. You go and it's like you've been working hard, you've been resolving things, you've been fixing things, you've been aligning and getting things right, working on your energy. The spiritual demands on you, the physical demands on you. Now you're exhausted, you need to stop, and it's okay, you can rest because the ducks are set in a row. And during that rest, you're going to get a double whammy. You're going to get the recharge and the source energy topping you up, but you're also going to get some valuable insights. And don't worry, everything you've built is being protected. So rest is necessary. If you are rattling on those doors and they won't open sometimes, it's because You know, there's many times I haven't listened to my angels over the years when they've said, you need to stop now. You need to stop now. You need to rest. And it's like the whisper becomes a shout, becomes a nudge, right? And it's not the angels nudging us. They're not hurting us. But it's that cosmic kick in the butt that when you're not listening to those intuition messages that get louder, 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 finally, the universe will just go, well, the natural consequence of you not listening is that you're, you know, you get stopped. So it's much easier to listen sooner and follow. Now, I pulled a card from the Archaeia deck, the female archangels, and this was your message, Archaeia Serenity. Now, I don't know if you can see this with the light on the camera, but we've got a cobweb, a beautiful shiny cobweb around the top of her aura there. We've got the yin and yang. Now, what did they say to us? They're telling us that we need to slow down, stop, come into balance. It says weave a new story. So it looks like that at the end of September, we're coming to the end of a big chapter, collectively and individually. And what all the lessons that you've learned are starting to turn into wisdom, probably while you're resting. And then you're going to be able to set off the next few months in a renewed way. And weaving a new story is more than just a new chapter. This is you committing to taking care of your physical, emotional, spiritual, psychic, energetic body. And so that you are at the center of your story in a balanced way. So whether that's you're starting a new chapter in your business, or you're launching a business, you're writing a book, you're beginning a new family, whatever it is, set the intention to do it in such a way that you are, and your care is at the center of it. That is not selfish, because when you give from an empty cup, you get depleted until you burn out. So you've got to come to this place with good boundaries, good energy protection, good self-care, and create the life that is beautiful, not just for external people to look at, but for you to feel it. So what is that for you? Let me know in the comments which of these cards resonated with you the most. And did you love this reading? And what are you going to begin your new story with? It seems like the angels are telling you to trust and have faith. While there are things for you to do, you can let go, because the angels are taking care of things, but you need to be co-creating with them. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm sending you so much love. I appreciate every single comment and like and subscribe. Please click that subscribe button if you haven't already. I am preparing for October's launch of the Angel Communication Practitioner Program. If you would like to fully develop your gifts, train as a professional to read the angel oracle cards, to communicate with angels, to bring through their messages, and to start your career as an angel communication practitioner with confidence and trust, this is the pathway for you. It's a complete pathway from how to communicate with angels, oracle cards, practitioner, healing, right the way through to certification to get you ready for that spiritual business. So that is starting soon. If you'd like to join the wait list, you get a really generous package in the pre-sale. So we'll be launching the wait list much earlier than we put it on sale to the public. So drop your name on the wait list. I'll put the link in the caption in the comments. If you want to grab the Equinox attunement with the Archaeia that we did on Friday, you can grab that now at the link in my caption or the link in my bio. And the upcoming attunement is with Archangel Azrael, and we're doing it on All Hallows Eve. So the link for that is in the usual places. Thank you so much. Angel blessings. Have a beautiful week ahead. Remember to take care of you and your energy.